Have you ever noticed that the loudest voice holding you back isn't your boss, your family, or your enemies? It's the voice inside your own head. Every night, millions of people lie awake replaying conversations, fearing the future, and carrying regrets they can't change. They believe they're solving problems, but in reality, they're feeding anxiety. More than 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius warned us about this exact trap, and his advice may be more relevant today than ever. In today's world, we're constantly told to think more, plan more, and prepare for every possible outcome. But somewhere along the way, thinking turned into overthinking. Instead of living our lives, we became trapped inside our own minds. Marcus Aurelius understood that the greatest prison isn't made of iron bars, it's made of uncontrolled thoughts. He reminded himself daily that while he couldn't control what happened around him, he could always control how he responded. That's the foundation of Stoicism. Most of our stress doesn't come from reality itself. It comes from the stories we create about reality. We imagine rejection before anyone says no. We fear failure before we've even tried. We relive mistakes that everyone else has already forgotten. As Seneca wrote, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Modern psychology agrees with this ancient wisdom. Our brains are wired to detect threats, even when none exist. That's why a delayed text message feels like rejection, a small setback feels like disaster, and uncertainty feels unbearable. But here's the question Marcus Aurelius would ask: is this happening right now? If the answer is no, then you're suffering from imagination, not reality. The Stoic solution isn't to ignore problems, it's to face only the ones that actually exist. Focus on what you can control. Take one meaningful action today, instead of worrying about tomorrow. Stop trying to predict every outcome, and start building the strength to handle whatever comes. Courage isn't knowing that everything will work out. It's trusting yourself, even when you don't know what comes next. The people who find lasting peace aren't the ones with perfect lives, they're the ones who refuse to let fear control their decisions. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to practice resilience. Every setback becomes a lesson in patience. Every difficult moment becomes proof that your character is stronger than your circumstances. At the end of the day, your mind can either be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The choice begins with a single decision. Stop believing every thought that enters your head. Master your mind, and you'll discover that true freedom has never been about controlling the world. It has always been about controlling yourself.